zai ba da kai gida. Gwamnatin rashawa da halin guda. Yanzu dai za ku kife a gargada. Dole ganga a hada da amada. Yan kasa za fa gyada tubus-tubus. A Kano tubus-tubus. Kai a ƙasa ma tubus-tubus. APC tubus-tubus. Masu shara bana sun yi ruduwa. Kansu yaran rabu sun yi kaduwa. Wutar rigima na ta ruruwa. Da alama ƙarshen su na zuwa. Babu jagoranci tubus. Honorable M. Nasir Ja'oji. Shi ya ce ayi waka da rangadi. Yanzu NNPP ce da aji. Ita al'umma ke ta so su ji. Jam'iyyar nasu dukansu sun gaji. Honorable M. Nasir gai da ɗan kwarai. Kaga gwarzo nan kafu sakarai. Ɗan amana ne kai.
70 years old man. Is that you? Jesus is Lord. Is that you?
Hello there. Yes, sir. Sorry for keeping you waiting, by the way. What was left was just milk. I've already poured the hot water. I don't put the the honey and the tea bag. Just milk. But thanks so much for waiting, eh? Baba?
Make I tell you one thing, but a lot of people don't understand. They don't like Tinubu. They don't like Tinubu. As in, people where they follow the political, like.
Maybe you understand what's that guy. That guy na Kwakwanso guy, yo. But na APC guy before.
You know,
but you know what the guy they see, eh?
He don't say Tinubu, but that means Tinubu, you know, the see. Get that to put like smashed granite. A patoti law.
That Tinubu is like a patoti law. Grounded granite.
So what if they will call you that and do kuli that kind of one. I don't know if you don't see whether they do kuli before.
I know what's how they do kuli now. So like Tinubu is like a matched granite, Abi.
Matched granite.
So that is a Tinubu skudus. Abi, what did they say? Skudus.
Get that granite. Get that.
Ghana. Ghana skudus.
Get that. Tupus, like tupus, they don't smash
tupus, okay. Gena tupus. That is a matched granite. God will help you. Maybe we'll listen to Ram again before I listen to what you want me had there. Thank you. You know why God? I know say God will bless me for here, right? And that's why somebody like you is on this platform. Make I listen to Ram again. It will make sense now, right? Gena tupus. Sorry, I don't forget. Sorry, say that again. Gena. Yeah. Now what?
Get that tupus.
Get that tupus.
So bazaka iya ba.
Soho ba za ya iya ba.
So bazaka iya ba.
Nauyi ba zai sauke ba.
So bazaka iya ba.
Ga gyada tubus.
Ga gyada tubus.
Ga gyada tubus.
Ga gyada tubus.
Tana da saukin ci tubus.
Ga gyada
tupus. Hey, I got it.
Tinubu, you know, go feed. As an old man, you know, go feed.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were singing. I wanted to be giving the chorus. Get that tupus. Get that tupus.
So bazaka iya ba.
Soho ba za ya iya ba.
So bazaka iya ba.
Nauyi ba zai sauke ba.
So bazaka iya ba.
Ga gyada tubus.
Ga gyada tubus.
Ga gyada tubus.
Ga gyada tubus.
Tana da saukin ci tubus.
Ga gyada tubus.
Gyada tubus ko gyada mara.
Get that tupus. The Tinubu is.
Gyada. See granite. See matched granite.
Sorry that I've been stealing your time, okay? I've been waiting for somebody to tell me what that is.
I know they come out inside ourselves, just come meet
it's just
program.
that
I
I'm
know
a terrible learner, Baba. What's the ball? I don't feel learn any new language again. May I not like you. You know, sure, man. But with the people like you, even if they carry me somewhere, if they carry me, they go somewhere where I don't know, sometimes waiting you they teach me here will come to hate. Because if I tell one kidnapper now, Ahmed, if I tell one kidnapper that Damboroba, Geda tukus. Nobody said I could cut off my head. Now death.
No, you go look the kidnapper. You go look the kidnapper and you go see
I like John to the long. Kufoti Mario. I like Barika. But go on. You say what? You
dey waka.
Tell me which year? Where you find me?
Baba, this is where you go. This music where you go carry. As me self see am. Motivate learning you pay. Baba, you find today. I don't expect that to ever.
Now so they waka everywhere because anything where I go, go help me tell my story better. I go look for them. If I know, I see today. There's something I want to talk about Atiku, but I don't see anything for anywhere for America. Cause which level now? Or it is what it is. Ahmed. So where do you want to come in tonight? Because Yorubas, Tinubu sing Yoruba anthem.
Well, Mori, I see the video now. Tinubu go to sing Yoruba anthem. That look at this. Who you want to see? Who you want to see? We see our eye don't open. And one Latin, those ones those hungry natives. Now them they go deceive. For we the she never don't enter 800. Come on, Babo. May that they come now. May that they come. But I told my sister, I said, look, before the end of this year, Naira will cross to 1,000 if care is not a. That was last 2 months. That took to an in could be 630, be 6 kiniko. Last month. I did say last month. Look to an last month it was
700. Since last month.
So I've been going to take before December. If you not take time, that Naira will enter 1,000.
Ahmed, do you know how much it is today? 826. Some people still manage to change their own for 789, 790 something, and others. But you know one thing, this afternoon, 826 Naira to $1. I can't regret money last week, and they gave me one old exchange rate. They pay me small. But go on, Ahmed.
My shish they do business. So waiting they happen be say most of our payment, now me they help her pay them. So that makes she no get all the time high rate. So I'm over saying don't you understand? We be say from here, me I go just help her pay, she will receive her goods, all those kind of things. Now waiting just give her small community we be say if she do her business, if you make her own money. If not, she said she did, she cry. Kilo de so very power and money. Timon kankan. Tinubu to mbo. Now go talk say Buhari na joke. Waiting
Tinubu to God. Imagine like in a year time, people begin to say, Ashe Buhari is even better. In life for me. I mean, see, Baba, me I imagine once in a while I say, Baba, imagine a world where people say Ashe Buhari is better, sha. Na die yo. I can't imagine it all.
Now grave now. That one look like easy. Now grave.
If anybody wake up tomorrow or a year time and they say Ashe Buhari time is better. Ish.
So you see, say Tinubu they sing Yoruba anthem. And the same Tinubu where they ask say we are the cow. In Sunday speak, he said for you, right?
Hey, I go no Ahmed. I'm having an issue with what do you call it? I'm having a bit of a problem with my camera, right? So give me a sec. Let me fix that. I think it's back on, is it? Yeah, I think it's back on. Sorry about that, Ahmed. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Baba, go on. Yeah, everybody can hear you.
So somebody said there is a book because the name of the book, they say now how to survive in Nigeria, and the author is Unagoti Shegi. So maybe they expect the Shegi.
You know what to me? I tell people. You know what I tell people? I say, see, on Mayegun's Diary Politico, right? When I come here, I am not here as a motivational speaker. I'll be lying to you because I can't motivate you. Nobody can motivate you in Nigeria and tell you that something's going to happen by something in that Nigeria is a lie. So I'm not here to motivate you. In fact, I am here to remind all of us that whatever shege we are seeing now, we should continue to, I mean, this is just the beginning. We haven't seen anything. If we continue in the same trajectory, the same one Nigeria trajectory, whatever shege we are seeing now, I am just here to prepare us, to remind us that the shege never even start. I am not here to motivate you. Don't come here, call the same. Are you trying to discourage you? Motivate you? I am here to remind you.
And I want to call your attention to something, but I saw something online where there's some bastard they came out. They said they were like signing all these guys. They are not Yoruba Nation people, but you know they will do whatever they want to do to just validate their lies. So they came out and they said Yoruba Nation have supported Tinubu Shetima. I don't know if you have seen that picture.
I'll tell you. That's the part I actually thought my time will allow me to get to, so that I can quickly tell our people, so that people don't mix them up, okay? You see what happened in Ondo, that you saw in Ondo, is just a tip of the iceberg of what is coming. There are people who are currently championing Yoruba Nation that you know. I'm not even talking about people unknown now, okay? Unknown group, unknown this. There are people you know in the next couple of days and weeks. They are going to come on this street, okay? And because of Yoruba Nation, okay, they are going to tell you that Tinubu is there now. It's now their candidate. Yoruba Nation can rest for now. And I'm saying this now that people should not be so surprised, okay? I told people sometimes ago, I said, if people know what people are doing behind the scene in the name of this Yoruba Nation, I swear to God, the spirit may be a little bit slower in a way. It will be dampened and buried forever. But it is always better for these characters to show themselves. So that's why I said, look out for the next few days, okay? And don't act that you are surprised or shocked. You go see news. This Tinubu of this Yoruba stuff, you go see news.
I'm hunger day outside.
Sure you get.
So everybody they try hustle within one shop, you understand?
Just don't be don't forget. Why would you say that, Baba? Why did that person say that? Me, nothing they surprise me. I just
because it not be surprising. Even though this man when they come out, they talk down on Tinubu most of the time. Balogun he don't come out, can't they sing look faces. I can't see him. I go on page like that.
That guy that was telling the story of Tinubu on social media at that time, the one that's always like coming and say, I have new information, but it's always like that guy, it always about Sanwo-Olu. It don't
support Sanwo-Olu. I go on page like that. Only I put on that supporter Tinubu supporter so you can't post the guy they sing for Sanwo-Olu. Everybody can't be under the comment because I always go that place to this comment. Malcolm and say, Allah, who do this?
Mayegun tori mo reliable. Emi gan o ni kere maya gbokan lọ́lọ́hun. That's my own song. When I tell people say, "Eyin tèmi ẹ gbọ́kàn lé mi torí Mayegun tori mo reliable." Emi gan o ni kere maya gbe. Àwọn ò ní sin òrìṣà àbí kí ló ń pè ní sin Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú mámónì bó ṣe máa ń sọ yẹn. Like that guy in sing Sanwo-Olu Ahmed. Then be another call. O ti surprise me lálẹ́ yìí.
I'm telling you, you not surprise me. I just dey laugh ní pé ẹ̀yin ẹ ti kú. Wàhálà ẹ ti kú. Ó máa pa yín dànù níbẹ̀ ṣe wà yẹn.
Aṣojú wa. Ahmed, thank you so much. Ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹgbẹ́kẹ̀lé mi Mayegun torí mo reliable. Èmi gan ò ní kẹ̀rẹ̀ máa ya gbọ́kàn lọ́lọ́hun. 20 ọdún lé ní nǹkan tí Mayegun bá sọ lẹ́ máa bá lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Take it to the bank. Hello there.
Hello, my good general.
Oh, is that the Prince? Prince Judgment. How are you? You know me, I humble. Sure you get, eh? And that is because I get a gentleman around me who are not really gentle. So I can't afford to be ungentlemanly. So the Prince, how are you tonight, Baba?
Baba, I'm fine, Baba. Really, well done.
That's brilliant. So thank you so much. Thanks for joining me anyway. It's all so late today and the time has changed, but fair enough. You made it, Baba. Go on.
Thank you. Thank you for picking my call.
Thank you.
Yeah, Baba. You see, I just want to thank God for the opportunity on this year platform, for us to have a voice.
It is our platform. Now here we get to, we don't get another place. So that is why nothing will happen here but the truth. Because the day we choose not to say the truth, we know that we are probably just demolishing the whole house we built. And I don't think I would be interested in demolishing this beautiful place we've built. We would like to see it even grow even bigger and more influential in the future. Prince.
That's it, Baba. That's it, Baba.
Because we have a lot to lose. So the person will build something like this, we have a lot to lose, and you cannot trade that off on a plate of porridge that Nigeria is offering.
I lie. Thank God for your Tukano, they call it Tukano Mike.
That's what you do.
Mike. Mike.
They say one man will pull. You know what my old man told me? The Prince. You know what my old man told me? I won't say it's the person who invented that statement too, but the first person who said this to me and stuck with me was my grandfather. Okay, he said there are two things. Okay, some of them you've heard before, but as a kid they stuck with me up to this day, and they're going to stick with me for the rest of my life. Okay, he said, as you lay your bed, right, so you lie on it. Which means whatever you prepare, that's how you're going to be on it. So if it's rough, it's your bed. If it's smooth, it's yours. Then he also told me, he said, being honest or truthful, right, is not going to win you many friends, but it's going to win you true friends. Do you get that now? Because he said every child believed that he can lie his way out of trouble. And he told me, he said, if you make that your legacy, you are going to end up a worthless person in life, because they will say he's a liar. He's a liar. No matter who you are, they will say he's a liar. So he now said, honesty, truthfulness, and sincerity may not win you many friends, but it will win you true and real friends, and they don't have to be many. That sticks with me. So Prince, don't be surprised though. It is just whatever you order is what you get on Mayegun. I know get shame in insulting foolish and then criminals and the rest, right? And I know they hide, I know they pretend, but it is what you order that you will get. Baba?
You see, this Malami and Garon Bashir, these two guys, they are smelling prison. You know, these two guys, if you are looking at them, when I look at them, I see them. They're supposed to be in the push, controlling cows. They are not supposed to be people that will come out and say that they are handling anything concerning government at all. Regardless of to save a government affairs. You see, the reason why the Malami is cheating on his pants now is that the Kanu has told them, if you prove that Buhari is alive, I will drop
Biafra
the agitation of Biafra. If you can prove that he's alive, I will drop it. When they kidnapped him from Kenya to Nigeria, they forgot that he has been saying that Buhari is dead, or this Buhari is dead all the while.
I getting me. Now, I want them to know that the Kanu matter is no longer a local matter.
No.
That he will just use cow mentality to handle. Now the Kanu matter is above Nigeria as it is now. We are not talking about what we are not for them. If he knows what that if he gets anything like sense at all remaining with him, is to just tomorrow morning for them to leave Nnamdi Kanu alone. The more they are holding Nnamdi Kanu, the more Biafra is coming nearer and nearer.
They are complicating the whole thing.
In fact, the situation is now they've lost even restructuring. That's what Malani and the Garuba.
Of course.
They've lost it. This one that this Boko Haram leader that Tinubu took as his vice, Chetima. He says restructuring under his foot.
He's telling Yorubas that restructuring my yarn. Come and get it now. Restructuring call.
Even that restructuring, he will not even get. That restructuring, he will beg for it, but he will not get it.
When the whole thing comes out.
As it is at this moment. And they cannot scratch Nnamdi Kanu. If they just scratching Nnamdi Kanu, talk less of say any news we hear. They know that it's an international issue. It's no longer local cow mentality matter. So my good general, they should know that we are looking at them. We just are we issuing any statement? They wanted us to be issuing a statement like from Finland. Today we are going to do this. Tomorrow we do this. Next tomorrow, VOS just kept silent. They are confused. They don't know where to start.
No, Malamu told the court. You see that stay of execution, right? That last one they got from the court. Malamu told the court that fine, the court is right. They should let Nnamdi Kanu go. But the problem is this. They are afraid. They don't know what Nnamdi Kanu is capable of doing. And this time around, they are not sure that if he does anything, they will be able to arrest him and bring him to court. The court should please save them. The trauma of letting Nnamdi Kanu go now that they don't even know what he's capable of doing, what he can do. Now, the court has to be like, okay, for national security, okay, keep him for now then. It's like saying, Nnamdi Kanu, you have been free though, but please just hang on for some time, okay? Just for some time until these people are no longer scared of seeing you walk free. That's exactly what that is, I believe. Because there's no case anymore. There's no real case.
Baba madness, you understand? Madness, only in Nigeria
make a take one more and call it night. Call it a night tonight, the Prince. Thank you so much for all the time, okay? Stay safe. Nice one, and you too. I have, I believe this is Kenneth, right? Is that you, Kenneth?
Yes, my ego. How are you?
See, I'm getting so used to you now. If you don't change your own DP, you will never confuse me, okay? Ken, mind you, everybody can hear you loud and clear as well. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Very well, thanks for asking. So, thank you. So, here we go.
Yeah. Here we go, yeah. First and foremost, let me draw your first attention of the dollar rate.
Right.
That you pointed out, $826 naira to a dollar.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, of course, and I've seen it. I see what you're talking about. It's right on the internet. 826. That is not just absolutely a nightmare. It is extremely like the economic or even the Nigeria itself is tanking. The system is completely a joke.
Somebody described it, yeah. Somebody described the this issue of dollar, naira, and all that, right? To Nigerians having a noose tied around their neck, right? And every day is being tightened,
Mm-hmm.
and tightened until so many will have to suffocate and die, even unnoticed, is what this journey of dollar naira is still headed. Do you really believe that?
Honestly, the truth is that I don't even know what else to believe about that country. I can't even, I'm sorry, but
they say Nigeria
the
defies logic, Kenneth. They say Nigeria, everything Nigeria defies logic. Population,
exactly,
not real. What do you call it? Governance doesn't exist. Everything that could make you something that you can say, let's start from somewhere and find out more. Will show that there's actually, there's actually nothing reliable that you can start from Nigeria and say, okay, maybe this one is manageable. Let's start from here. Absolutely nothing. There's no real record. Everything is just like a wishy-washy, as always. No plan.
I got the opportunity of talking to one of the so-called APC. But that guy, if you remember the guy I told you that he's a full-fledged member, like the guy that works in a proper.
A committed member of the APC. I get all the gist. Tell me what you told me about him again.
So when I had a conversation with him last night, he kept on again that, well, the pundits have said it and they are going to be the one on top. I said to him, listen, I drew his attention to this dollar rate. I said, you're looking at what the dollar looks like? He said, it doesn't matter. It will come down. I said, oh, you are not watching my ego. So if you have watched my ego, you would have understand that you are living in the fool's paradise. You are living in full paradise. And unfortunately, I hope you will wake up on time to know that Nigeria, this so-called unity Nigeria stuff, is dead. Not long dead on arrival. But no problem. Since you keep on kissing and romancing this so-called useless bunch of old hags and douchebags, no problem. Good luck. But as for me, your suffering has not just started. You guys, just warm up.
It's
There's
just
more
a
to
matter
come.
of time, Kenneth, right? You know something? You know one thing, right? When people say, when people tell you that raising these vital points, I'll start with this, okay? For example, there are things that their policies and actions have done to people. Some people don't understand this, but we need to let them understand, no matter how little. Our explanation will probably be clearer to them, okay? Now, let's take a look at this one. You have over 80 million unemployed people, okay? That simply means that their economic power is going to be near zero, which means they have no real economic power. Economic in the sense that what they earn because of what they do, and how they live because of what they earn. All this won't exist. They just live from hand to mouth. And you have 80 million of that. That's bigger than the entire population of the United Kingdom, sir. That's huge. That's massive. Exactly. You can't hide that from a country like that and not say, wow, then that makes sense that 128 million people are living in extreme poverty.
My ego. That's bad. You heard what the shitty man, the vice to
the Boko Haram apologist, the shitty man. What did he say?
So you remember what he was saying when you showed the video when he was saying that restructuring. I'm not going to dive into that much. Right. I'm only just going to say, since they've chosen, that is who they choose. Yeah. That's what APC have chosen, right? No problem. They should wait for this season 2. It's coming up. And
it's already been said, Kenneth, right? Kenneth, they have already said it. There's something I wanted to say earlier, right? That when people say, that's your problem, Obi is going to be our next president, there's nothing you can do about that. Atiku is going to be our next president, there's nothing you can do about that. Oh, Tinubu is going to be our next president, God will shame you in February. Now, here is the point. That any of these become whatever they want to become in this current Nigeria, doesn't change the status quo that you are like destined for a total collapse as a country, and it doesn't matter who is leading it. It's already so obvious as we speak. So I said that a few times. I said that those who pinned their survivor on Nigeria, and somehow they feel like their survivor is going to be championed better by any of these gangs. I have no idea, Kenneth. Like I said, I have no idea that there is no basket, or should I say there is no racket, or any of this racket that you find yourself, any of them, with what Nigeria has been and what Nigeria has been through and what Nigeria is going through, right? You are still not going to be different from what APC is doing. So what changes that when we are all set for a doom? Ken.
Thank you. My last but not the least, before I put, you recall when you talk about the Security Advisory Alert, the United Kingdom, the US. Now, if you recall too, recently, the US soldiers, I think with combination of their so-called, Daura DSS?
The Daura Secret Service.
You saw how they raided an estate. You heard when they raided an estate, they were able to apprehend, I think, about 35 suspects, 6 of which are commanders.
Really? Is that the full report? The time I was making that report myself, we were told that 2 persons were arrested, right? And then 2 persons who are properly identified and linked to the materials, bomb-making materials they found in that estate, right? And then they arrested they arrested about other 26 or so, but they didn't call them suspects. Tell me about it, Kenneth. I mean, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, those 26. So those 26 actually are participants.
They are also suspects.
They are not they are participants who knows about where the items, this one was bought, and then doing transportation in terms of logistics,
and what I'm sure with support and everything for all those stuff behind the scene. I see.
Exactly. So you might not be the main target, but the fact that you did participate in terms of knowing who you purchased this item, you're working with, automatically it makes you a suspect right there on the spot. Correct?
Something I believe that I've also heard, right, Kenneth, right? After that message yesterday, there's something I also heard. They said that raid in that estate actually popped up about 4 prominent people that are known, Islamic this or that, right? Who are actually the owners of those houses. They found those people in those estates. And they are prominent. They didn't name their names. That's what I don't like about Nigeria. They don't give names.
You know why they didn't put their name?
Tell us.
They didn't put their name because, don't forget, those names, if they put it out, they are other names. Other ones, other prominent ones that are going to be linked to those names. So, that in intelligence, when I used to work with defense, then in intelligence, you don't disclose those information. What you do, you keep it on the wrap, and then you use those ones that you already have. That is, if they are very sincere, you use the information of the one you have already caught to entrap the other one, so that you don't leak actually your intelligence out there for anybody to know exactly what is there.
Unfortunately, that's the right thing to sometimes do for those who have worked in intelligence and all that, right? By using one to trap the other, or even giving them making deals with them and say, well, you know what? If you are not our target, we know there's somebody bigger than you, but we have caught you. We'll give you a deal, okay? But you have to give us that guy. But the unfortunate thing about Nigeria is that even upon all this information,
anything goes to Nigeria.
Upon all this information, the terrorists are still walking about because they know that at the end of the day, now esprit de corps. It's just going to be esprit de corps. Sadly.
Exactly, Mike. And if, on the final note, the thing here is this, Maego. Look at the combination of the U.S.
soldiers who came in soldiers.
Exactly. Pulling along with the DSS just to be able to entrap and get all these people. While they were in Abuja there, getting ready to cause havoc. And yet, Nigerian security failed spectacularly, woefully, not being able to do it. It is until the alert came up before they know, and then the Laimo is there running his stupid mouth,
as usual,
saying that, oh my God, my, you know what? I'll give you the floor. Just pick it up from here.
No, thank you. I mean, I wish we have a longer time as usual, where you always kind of give me all those sound bites and I just follow your lead. And when we get to the part, you take me to another one. But it's just that we don't have so much time tonight. But I enjoyed this too. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. All right,
you God bless you for your great work.
Nice one. That is a Kenneth. Calling from the US. So I have my last caller. This is going to be my last caller because of our time tonight. Hello there.
Hello, my brother. What's going on, man?
Hello, Baba. She Larry, yeah?
Yeah, Larry alone, sorry, man.
Larry. Baba, Ekwara yao, Tinubu ti di ọmọ Odùduwà o. Yoruba Nation ló kàn and the rest of that. The bobo is so cold. One sell it. What about you? Larry, should you order that?
Baba, Mama download Ashiri.
Like Zobo tutu. Baba, you don't like him?
Zobo, Baba, la Zobo to make sense, but they mean Zobo
you know they buy that kind of Zobo. Okay, Larry.
I don't go
sell you Bobo now. I don't go sell you Bobo. I don't go sell you Zobo. Now, fact for fact, you go see what you want sell. What you want
everywhere to propose,
Igboro ti propose everywhere. Ace everywhere ti propose. Igboro ti propose.
Igboro ti propose. Everywhere ti propose. Ace.
Larry, Ace. Larry, she want be. Are you still there, Baba? Okay, hang on. It seems that Larry's connection is already acting up, and if that takes longer, so sorry. Oh, we lost Larry. Now this is where we're going to draw the curtains. Okay, hang on. Yeah, thank you very much for your time this evening. Okay, you have seen the part I have delivered my own part, and you've also listened to others. Hang on, I want him to crack me up before I go to bed. Anyway, Larry. Okay. Unfortunately, you won't be able to be part of it. That's the second time. But I'm going to call it a night. And thank you to all of you who spent your evening with me again on Mayegun's Diary Political tonight. If you are just joining us, you can watch this from the start again. And if you have been with us from the start to finish, and you haven't really checked I am saying this to all of you, okay? If you are following me on YouTube, on Mayegun's Diary Political YouTube, before you, immediately after this broadcast, as you are leaving this broadcast, I want you to check that your notification. So many of you won't receive notification that Mayegun is live. If you don't have a Gmail account, Gmail is when you want to have a Yahoo Mail or any other email account. Go and get a Gmail account if you don't have one. Once you open a Gmail account, you will be able to subscribe onto Mayegun's Diary Political and then give the support you probably would love to all the time. But to everybody who has been here for a very long time and they no longer receive notification, I'm saying this to you. Take your moment after this broadcast, okay? Check if your notification, the reminder that Mayegun is live or not, if they are set on. Check it before you go to bed. I'm going to see you some other time. And whatever it is, as you go to bed tonight, I pray for you, just like this.
Oshoni, Ajeni, ẹlẹ́bọlóògùn ni amániṣe níní afàìmániṣe níní wọ́n á fi yín sílẹ̀.
Man. So everything I have told you tonight, and the ones that you have agreed with me, the ones you don't agree with me, the positive ones that you have accepted, the other ones you don't want to accept, but for whatever you have gained from from this conversation tonight, I wish you all the best, and I hope they help you in understanding what is actually coming, then help you to also at the same time act right, and you will never find yourself in that position where you'll be manipulated again. Because as it is, we are all in this together. Whether you are for one Nigeria, or you are one of those who are actually asking for the peaceful dissolution of Nigeria, where everybody can go and do their own affair independently. Wherever you belong to, you see, as long as Nigeria exists, for those who are promoting it, we are all in it together. until we do it differently, we will never get anything different from what they are offering. And it's up to you. Just know that, as they say, elections have consequences. One of them could actually be in replacement of your life. They can take your life away from you. The consequence of an election. They've done it before. They're doing it again. You've fallen for them before. Some of you are falling for them again. But guess what? It is always the same sing-song. These criminals, the politicians are bad and that. But as for Mayegun, as long as I live, I will never stop reminding you of the consequences of your choices. Because I live with my own consequences too. I make choices in life and I live with them. The consequences of those choices. You should learn how to live with one. Maybe when you begin to live with the consequences of bad choices, you might stop making them. It's just an advice. I've done my part tonight. I'll see you some other time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And you should all have a wonderful night and a beautiful week ahead. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o, kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹ̀rùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.